Hi, I'm Cheryl, and this is my little sidekick bear. And I felt compelled to come on here and talk about something that is a huge topic right now going on YouTube. And I'm coming about this from a whole different angle. The topic is, or the person and subject is Amberlynn Reid. And it's crazy. Everybody is on this girl's case. And I'll admit, I watch Amberlynn videos. In fact, maybe a month or two ago, I actually reached out to Amberlynn via MyFitnessPal and offered to help her because I had gastric bypass in October. It'll be 4 years ago, and I never got to where I want it to be. Not because of any reason, but I honestly can't tell you why. I comply. Have I cheated here and there? Of course. But I was 3 years out before I touched anything. And I mean anything I wasn't supposed to. And even then, I think I had now you're talking 4 years almost. I had 2 McDonald's ice cream cones. I told them to give me the baby size. So I had what? A tablespoon, maybe 3-4 tablespoons of ice cream. And then I did have pretzels here and there. Pretzels were always my thing. But I mean, I never went and got cheesecake or French fries or subs and stuff like that. I mean, no. To this day, I've not touched carbonation, pasta, rice, anything like that. And I struggle. I struggle to get where I feel I should be. There are people that had gastric bypass that I know for a fact cheat. And they have weighed a lot less than me. My lowest ever was not where I ever wanted to be. It was 184. My goal was 170, and I never hit it. The point to all this is this. Amberlynn Reid clearly has an eating, whether it's diagnosed disorder or whatever, anybody who can't stop eating knowing they have a serious weight problem, in my opinion, has an eating disorder, myself included. And I could tell you that without gastric bypass, I could very well have been Amberlynn. Now, there are people who want to get on and they want to cut her down and they want to say this stuff. Look, she did what she did, and I know it. I seen it. I get it. But at the end of the night, you have to answer for you. I have to answer for me. Call her out on it. Okay, she's been called out how many times? She has to answer and attune for what she has done, or atone, whatever that phrase is. She's got to do that, not you, not me. So quit kicking it around and in her face, let it be. People say that they're they don't want to see her this, they don't want to see her that. Well, okay. But then you don't sit on YouTube where thousands are viewing and call somebody names and say that what kind of clothes you're going to be able to wear, and Omar the tent maker is going to make your clothing. What is that? And I'm going to say, I was called names when I was a kid. Somebody said to me one time that Omar the tent maker is going to have to make something for me. My highest weight ever was 298 pounds, and I was mortified. I vowed and swore I would never see 300, and by the grace of God, I did not. That's not the same thing for everybody. Some people, my aunt is one. She had to weigh 600-700 pounds. I know it for a fact. My aunt died very, very young because of her weight and all her issues. Now, she wasn't actually my aunt. She was my second cousin, but because she was my father's age, out of respect, I called her my aunt. But we lost her a long time ago at a very young age. She was in her early 50s. And I'm not far from that. I'm 47 years old. I can't imagine being 53, 54 and my life's over. I mean, I don't want to die. That's one of the reasons I got gastric bypass. Because I knew that I had a problem and I knew I had to do something, or where would I be? I was slowly dying. Amberlynn, if you would only come over to my channel and watch this, I reached out to you on FitnessPal. MyFitnessPal, the same name I have here, Cheryl Bolts. You'll recognize my pictures. I sent you pictures before and after. I told you I was doing the keto diet. I told you I was making different recipes and stuff. My husband, who's not even caring about losing weight, he loves a lot of the stuff that I make. And I still am offering that help to you. But again, you're my friend of MyFitnessPal. I don't ever go over there. Honest to God, I don't. The only thing I go in there anymore for really is to enter a recipe, to track the macros of it. Like, you know, what's the calorie count, the carb count, the protein, and the fat count. That's it. I can't remember the last time I logged, but I know it's been a while. But I'm reaching out to you again. And I'm telling you, I'm a real person. I'm not a hater. I'm not a supporter. I think that you have to own up to some things. You know that. You know, you can't say you know all about dieting. No, you don't. Because the first thing about dieting is there's no such thing as a diet. They don't work. The only way you're ever going to lose weight, keep it off, and get healthy is to completely change everything you know, your lifestyle, and how and what you eat. That's it. Throw every diet you've ever known out the window, including Weight Watchers. Now, if you want to start a diet that'll, like, say Weight Watchers helped you lose, I remember you kept saying the 89 pounds. Okay, say that happened in like a 2 or 3 month time span. That's a quick weight loss. I get it. Do it till you get there and then completely switch, because that's a motivator. You see changes, you feel changes. Great, do that. But if you're planning on dieting, please don't, because there's no such thing. And counting calories, honestly, I don't agree with that either. I say carbs and sugar are your enemy. Eliminate the carbs, eliminate the sugar, eat protein, eat vegetables, limit your fruit, and you got it. That's the only secret there is if you want to know the truth. Everybody's protein amount is different, and on keto, you don't need a lot of protein. Keto is not a diet, by the way. Keto is a way of life. Keto is lifetime, not today, tomorrow, until. Keto is, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. There being, it's not a diet. Gastric bypass is also not a diet. It's a way of life. You have got to commit 100% to, I'm not going to drink soda anymore. Carbonation can really hurt you. I'm, to this day, am terrified to even think about touching carbonation. I keep picturing, shake up a soda bottle, you know, and then let it fizz, and then you open it up, and that would be my stomach. That, my luck, I'd be in the hospital with a ruptured stomach. I'll pass. I don't need soda. I actually quit soda 6 months before surgery. I stopped eating white potatoes 6 months before surgery. Excuse me. We changed to cauliflower in place of potatoes. And I didn't know I did not have to do this, but being that I researched, a lot of people had to quit smoking. I, the 3-pack-a-day smoker, I mean, I was a smoker. I quit smoking just to get that surgery. And that was probably, I'm going to say 10 months to a year prior to surgery. October 21st, I will be 4 years out. So that means I'm almost 5 years nicotine free. And I never even thought about going back to cigarettes. And I smoked like a fiend. It was terrible. I wouldn't even ride with people that you couldn't smoke in their car. I'd take my own vehicle and I'd be like, nope, you ain't going to make me not smoke. I need my cigarettes. Or, you know, I wouldn't take someone's child with me. I'd be like, no way, I'm not getting in a car with a kid because I need my cigarettes. I mean, I was just stupid. But it's how it is when you're a smoker. And now a cigarette just makes me gag and cough. I don't even want anywhere near it. It's horrible. If I can do it, you can do it. And instead of all these people that want to get on their bandwagon and just because they lost weight think someone else can do it the way they did it, that's not fair. And if you're going to be, you know, like Pam Talks, I'm going to call you out here. You are constantly, I hear you going on and on about the pop and this. You admitted that you drink pop. You have gastric bypass. What are you doing drinking carbonation to start with, let alone pop, the worst thing that there is to drink? And I can say that because I haven't touched it. And I'm going to say it because I'm a gastric bypass patient and I know the rules. Also, you had mentioned about cakes and cookies. What are you doing all that for? I don't understand how you can criticize when you yourself do. And you say that your channel ain't about you. How can you say something about somebody when you're, that'd be like me sitting here puffing away in a cigarette and preaching, quit smoking. How dumb is that? I can't do that. That's not my right. If you're gonna use your platform, your channel platform, to go out and call somebody out for their doings and whatever, then you have to be able to face what you yourself do and don't do as well. Now, I'm not trying to start anything with anybody. I'm not. But Amberlynn's a big thing right now. And Pam, you've been doing videos. And I agree with a lot of what you say. Don't get me wrong. I agree 100% with a lot of it. And Amber, I'm going to tell it like it is. You need to wake up and smell the coffee. Quickly. You know that. But what you don't need are people demoralizing you. That's not helping the situation at all. And if you are using your weight and your health that is demised for money, shame on you. Shame on you. You're going to regret it one day, and it's going to be sooner than later. That I can promise you. There's going to come a day when you're going to go, why? And was the money all worth it? I just don't understand. But I hope that never happens. And if you want, you know, my channel, I'm going to focus on weight loss, after weight loss surgery, ketogenic diet, and crochet. I love to crochet. I have a crochet business with yarn and hook. I also sew, do home improvement, have a slew of fur children. I mean, my channel is going to be eclectic. But I wanted to start out because for the last probably good week, it's been nothing but every video Amber makes, there's a rebuttal. And it's in your face. And I just want to say, I don't disagree with the person rebuting everything. I don't. Things can just be handled differently is all I'm saying. But anyway, again, Amberlynn, if you want to, or anybody out there, if you want an ally, a person to help you through things, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. I could just tell you what I've done that has worked for me. You know, get a hold of me and I'll help you out. And I really hope that instead of all this negativity, somebody tries a little bit more uplifting instead of doing some of the nonsense that's been done. And that's what I had to say about that. Y'all have a good night, and I hope to see you back on my channel. Thanks so much.